everybody, this is JT's Unboxings, and today I'm going to be unboxing this Roku LT streaming player. Now what does LT mean? I think it means light stream or something like that. I can't remember. I think it means a light version or something. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. They didn't make it very clear what it means. Well, to start with, if you look at the box looks like it came from the back of a lorry from something else, but that's just what I reckon. I've seen much more prettier boxes, but yet again, some pretty boxes don't always do or deliver great quality from everything. Passing that forward, it says on the front here, "Are you ready to Roku?" Right there. And it also says, upside down, on the other side, there's a ton of entertainment in this box. Oh, little box, not box, little box. Wow. Yeah, so the box doesn't look great. Serial number on the side there. Yeah, that's what you wanted to see. So you probably can all pirate my my Roku LT now. So anyway, let's crack this open and see what's inside, because I've been dying to see this. It was supposed to come Sunday, but I was out, so I had to get it on Monday. So that's what I'm recording this on. So we're opening this up, like so, and we get a user guide saying, "Hello, let's get started," with instructions of how to set it up. Basically it's just saying plug it in and go. That's what it's saying. Wow, look at the size of this thing. That is tiny. I thought it'd be bigger than this. Wow, look at the size of it. I was thinking it was going to be a bit more bigger than this. Wow. We'll put that to one side anyway and get out the dinky remote. Wow, let's compare that to my DVD remote. Near the same size, and probably better friendliness from this one than it is from my DVD player one. But we'll do that in a moment and show you what else you get. Okay, you get a power to barrel lead here, but you can get a USB version, which I'm getting, which is on the way very soon. Also on the right hand side you get your AV to composite, but there's one thing I've got to say, folks, and that is it doesn't come with a HDMI lead. You've got to get your own, but if you live in the UK you can get a HDMI cable for about £1. And here are the remote control batteries, very handy. And lastly, in the box it's just showing you the product information, you know, what you do if you want to send it back. So passing that forward, let's have a little look at a few things. Let's look at the unit first. So yeah, it's very tiny. I didn't expect it to be this tiny. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger than what you reckon, but I always think that anyway. So let's take off the bottom here, and let's take off the top, if we can figure out how to do it. Yes, I think I got it. Take them off. Wow, this is tiny, honestly. Sorry, I've said this a million times already, but yeah, it's like a dinky version of the picture, really. So yeah, that's where your barrel lead goes in there. That's where a HDMI can go, but remember, because it's the LT version, it only can do 720p only. You can get a Roku One, which is a little bit bigger than this, and you can get 1080p out of it and probably a YouTube app on it. But I only want the iPlayer and that off it anyway, and I can get another app on it anyway. So let's have a look at the remote. I'm dropping things today. Wow, that is dinky. Yeah, it's a nice feel, this remote. Dare I say it, the one for my DVD player is a bit more spongy in this, which is nice. I like it like really pressy, you know, so you know you press buttons, which is very nice. Let's take off the wireless receiver thing here. I think it's wireless, and we'll put the batteries in a moment and show you me setting it up. So let's get the composite cable out. So basically, for composite, for old television, you put the composite in the back here, like so, and then you plug that into your composite TV, if you've got one. If you've got HDMI telly, you have to get your HDMI cable. I've got one already, ready for my HD TV. But at the moment, I'm going to have to stick to composite because I have a shoddy old telly that was probably made in 2006. So there you go, I'm going to have to use that lead. Let's see how long this Roku power supply is for it. It's fairly long, very nice. Bigger than I thought it would be, but you know, I'm only going to use this for a couple of days anyway, and then I'm going to get myself a hefty USB to barrel lead anyway, so I won't be using that often. I tell you. And I've also got a switch as well. A couple of people complained actually that it didn't have a physical off switch on the remote or on the unit itself. So basically, if you've got a switch adapter, that's a way you can switch it off, I suppose. It probably would knacker it, but I don't know. So yeah, even the remote's bigger. Look, you can tell. Look. Let's get another device. This is my Nokia Lumia 520. Just look at the size of it. It's just tiny. I mean, it's a bit chunky, but it's tiny. So, without further ado, I'm going to now set this up and show you it in action. Okay, hopefully you can see this okay. But the Roku is now set up and it's looking very nice over there. I thought it wouldn't blend in with my black stuff, but yeah. As you can see, it wants me to connect to my Wi-Fi. A little warning before you, unbox this and immediately think, oh, I don't need to do anything like, use a laptop or anything. It is advised to get yourself a laptop, or even better, a device on standby. Because if you don't, then this setup will not work unless you do it. So it's recommended to either have a laptop or have a Nokia, or even better, any device really that you want to, get your Roku to work, because it wants you to go through setting up an account, and it also wants you to select the channels, but you can select them later as well in the Roku. Anyway, I'm going to select my Wi-Fi. There's a few around here, and I'm surprised it found it, because the Wi-Fi in this part of the area is really dodgy. It's only this part of the area that's okay. So yeah, I'm going to set this up now. So yeah, I'm going to put in my password. I'm not going to show you that. Okay, it's connecting my device, and I've got to wait now. It's now asking me to update my device, so I'm going to do that. And there's probably going to be a million updates on this. Okay, it's now resetting. And I've got to say, the animation looks really cool on my screen. I love that. Every time it loads up. Apparently it takes 27 seconds. So we'll see. Depending on your Wi-Fi connection, I think it could, well, it'll probably take less. I don't know. Jumping. So I've just put my Roku info in, and basically you get a code on the screen, and I'm going to put my account details in. Basically, I'm creating an account because it's my first Roku device, so hopefully I'm going to get more in the future if this is going to be a successful story, if you will. So now it's asking me for my credit card number. Don't worry, when you get your device, it will not take money out of your account. Basically what it's doing is it wants to know your credit card info, just in case you make purchases on your Roku device, basically. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll be back shortly. Right, now it wants me to select my channels. I've deselected Now TV because I don't like Now TV at all. I think it's a bit of a, well, I haven't tried it, but I just don't want to use it because I don't like that many films, to be honest. I already ticked Netflix because I've got a Netflix account. BBC iPlayer, Demand 5, Sky News, all that. Let's go for Crackle as well. Let's select that. I know these are all free, by the way. By the way, this is not final. If you want to know, you can actually select on your Roku what you want as your apps anyway. But I'm going to add Facebook, and I don't know what that is, but I'm only going to select it. And that's it. I'm going to continue now. Right, after all that, we're now getting my channels on my TV, and yes, it is an old TV. I'm going to be updating that soon. I don't really watch this as often as people think. Well, I do, but only for DVDs, but not TV or anything, so I don't care about HD or anything, but until I get a better TV anyway. So yeah, it's adding my iPlayer, it's adding everything else, and so on and so forth, and we'll come back when it's done. And it probably has to do another update soon. So as you can see, all my channels are there now. So we've got the Netflix, iPlayer, sorry about the shaky work. Could put it on a tripod, but hey, that's too high quality for me. Crackle, Facebook and all that. So yeah, I'm going to be giving this a couple of days now. I'm going to get used to it, and I will tell you how I got on in a review on my review channel, and I will link that below for you. Thank you very much for watching.